All right. Well, happy Halloween, everybody. Hadn't refreshed that in longer than I thought. Before we get into this, just want to ask a question. If anybody knows, anybody can tell me, what the fuck happened to the other Nightmare arcades? This the Ghostbusters one in particular. I was gonna rewatch that since I missed part of it the first time when it was live, and it's been privated on YouTube, and it has not been uploaded to his BitChute account. Got day 1, night 2, night 3, and night 6. 4 and 5 are missing. What the fuck? Pisses me off. Alright. Anyway, here we have, I don't know whether it qualifies as a ComicsGate campaign or not. There's been division about that in the past, when it was, when she was at least doing something that was kind of a comic book thing. And this is kind of a comic book thing too, because after all, it's comic book characters, although not CG characters, I don't think. Although, you'd think that she would, and maybe she will, I don't know, do some of the, CG character, female characters. Anyway, that Star Wars Girl 2022 cosplay calendar. I'm not going to try to, imitate a Southern Belle voice, so I'm not going to read that next part. 17 days left. Don't think it's had an extension, so it can get one of those possibly. And presumably it will go in demand. Don't know. But you would think so. I mean, you wouldn't think so if she was going to try to actually get this thing done and out to the backers in time to be, in time for you to have the calendar and hang it up and start using it in January. But I think we can safely guess that she's not really planned that well. So anyway, 371 backers so far. $24,935 raised, so on the very hairy edge of 25K. 10,000 flexible goal. What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short. I don't know, that doesn't roll off the tongue. So, I mean, if it was an acronym that you could pronounce, sort of, or something, then that would work. But I think, it's just easier to say Anna. It's way easier to say Anna than it is to say TSWG. Welcome to my new campaign. It's with great excitement that I share with you my new project, a calendar that features different cosplays of me as some of my favorite characters for 2022. Starting with my signature Rogue for January 2022. So, and I like, the classic 90s Rogue look anyway. But I think she does look pretty good. I don't know. To me, she's got, the makeup's a little heavy looking. But other than that, it's like I got no complaints here. She looks quite good in the costume, I think. But it is interesting that that may have been what inspired her to do the calendar, is getting positive feedback on how she looked dressed up as Rogue. And here, it's like, it's going to be for January, and that's the month we're least likely to actually get full usage of the calendar, if at all. But there you go. What are you going to do? Each month will feature me as a different character all the way to December. So I guess that means it's only a 12-month calendar and not a 13 or more. All photos subject to change. What's in the calendar? 12 different characters for 12 different months. Yep. Like stated previously, the 2022 cosplay calendar will start off with my signature Rogue cosplay for January. Following months/characters will be announced on my YouTube channel and featured videos. January going Rogue, and then all other months to be announced. Due to popular demand, all characters will still be announced via featured videos on my YouTube channel, but the months that are featured will be, will be left as a surprise. Okay. Stretch goals. All photos subject to change. Each month's cosplay will have an alternate image only available through stretch goals. Okay. Unlocked at 10K. All backers will receive a print of alternate January Going Rogue. Unlocked at 20K. All backers will receive a print of alternate February to be announced. And then 30K for March, 40 for April, 50 for May, 60 for June, 70 for July, 80 for August, 90 for September, 100 for October, 110 for November, 120 for December. Wow. If all stretch goals are reached, more will be added. Thank you for all your support. Truly means the world to me. Heart emoji. Now let's get this project funded. Anna, that Star Wars girl. Now let's look at the tiers. Going solo, $30. Single issue of 2022 calendar. 251 claimed. Ships worldwide. There is no delivery date. There's no estimated shipping date. That is disturbing, potentially. Double Trouble, $50 US. 2 issues. Okay, so a single is 30, a double is 50. Here you have Anna, surprisingly enough, not offering 2 for the price of 2, but 2 for the price of less than 2. A full $10 discount, in fact, when you buy 2. 16 claimed. I mean, on the one hand, it is still something that probably is not going to be overly popular as a tier because it's just 2 of the same thing. And, you know, I mean, some people are going to want an extra one just because or whatever. But, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, why would I buy 2? It's like, it's the same thing. If I've got 1, then I've got it. You know, but at the same time, you know, 2 for the price of less than 2, that's a smart business move. And, you know, shows that Anna's better at this in some respects, I guess, than a number of the people in CG who are doing comic books, and they're like, hey, it's 2 for the price of 2. It's like, you know, that's not how you do that, but anyway, not traditionally anyway. All right, signed, $100, one signed copy of the calendar, plus a limited edition. Oh, and plus 1 signed limited edition print. Well, unless the print is a nude or something, I don't see how getting it signed and having an extra print is worth $70. 30 for the calendar, and then 70 for her signature plus a signed print of some kind. I mean, that must be some print, right? Except we don't get to see it, so, or even a preview. So I'm guessing, you know, it's probably just an ordinary print. You know, I mean, you know, hey, look. If it was a nude, then it's like, okay, I guess I can see how you would charge $70 for that. I wouldn't pay $70 for it, but I can understand how some people might. But, you know, essentially this is like, you know, I'm charging $70 for my signature. And it's like, wow. 83 claimed. Personalized. $200. One signed copy of the calendar, and a personalized message of your choosing. I'll bet that she does not allow for you to ask her to do, you know, to say, you know, weird things. So probably, you know, a bit disappointing to people who would be willing to pay that for a personalized message. I'm just saying. Plus the signed limited edition print, whatever that happens to be, or turns out to be. Get off of the keyboard. 11 claimed. $5,000. You pick my cosplay. You decide the character I cosplay as and the month it'll be featured in the calendar. You'll also receive a special edition print of that month. Everything will be signed plus personalized. Note that this will have to be a character that is feasible to do, as well as rated PG. Nothing inappropriate will be accepted. See? I mean, if she's not willing to do something inappropriate for 5K, then she's not willing to do it for, you know, for anything less. 0 of 1 claimed. I'd be surprised if somebody's actually willing to simp that hard for her. Like, it has to be PG, but you'll pay 5K to choose it. It's like, I just can't picture that being something that anybody is gonna go for. I mean, I seriously doubt that I would go for that, even if I, you know, just had millions and millions and millions of dollars in the bank and I could, you know, afford 5K like it was nothing. You know, I still wouldn't, you know, I still wouldn't part with that money for, you know, for that. I mean, for that matter, I probably wouldn't part with it even if she was willing to do something naughty. But especially not if it's not naughty. It's like, what's the point? It's like, you know, my God. Imagine what so many other women, including at least a few, I'm sure, that are better looking than her. I mean, plenty that are not as good looking as her, but at least some that are better would be willing to do for 5K. I'm just saying, yeah. You can add a calendar for $30, and 4 have been claimed. You can add. What is this? 12 total. 25 claimed. So for $50 you can add on prints of all of the. But the thing about that is that they're only reachable through the stretch goals, right? So that means you're. What is this? And this is reminiscent of Liam's thing, his campaign where he got all these add-ons, and it's confusing because it's not clear whether, okay, I'm paying for the add-on, so that means I definitely get it, right? Or is it still subject to the campaign total reaching the required stretch goal for that item to even be available? In which case, I've given you money potentially for nothing. You know, is that the same thing here? It's like 2 prints are available right now, but if let's just say for whatever reason the campaign stalls out and there's no more money and you don't get to 30K, that means there's only 2 prints and you've paid $50 to get those 2 prints. Is that what we're looking at here? You know, I don't like add-ons of this type where there's that ambiguity. What am I paying for? And one person has claimed a double calendar add-on. Shipping is $10 domestic and $20 international. That's it's not unreasonable, I suppose. Check real quick. Yep, Canada's the same as every place else. So 10 and 20. Double. Same add-ons available. 10 and 20. Signed should be the same because it's, yep, 10 and 20. Personalized. And, well, that's interesting. Okay, just still 20 international, but for some reason the US shipping jumps to 15. Well, what the hell is the personalized message? Calendar, limited edition print, limited edition print. How is the personalized message? I mean, what, you know, personalized message? I mean, what is it going to be? A video recorded on a thumb drive and then that's stuck in a, you know, shipping containers? I don't understand. How is it that you need $5 more to ship an already, you know, double the expense tier? I mean, I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. And this ridiculously expensive thing. $20 across the board. So it's not any more expensive internationally, and it's like what you're getting is you're not even getting the personalized message on this one. You're getting, oh wait a minute. Okay, instead of a limited edition print, you're getting the cosplay prints. Okay, so all of them, except you're probably not getting all of them because you're probably not getting any that don't appear through stretch goals. But potentially you could be getting 12 prints, and I don't know. Maybe if they're securely wrapped, that makes sense to charge an extra $5 in shipping, because if they're just going to be, you know, put in on top of each other, it's like there's just 12 pieces of paper, you know. It's like you don't need another $5 in shipping for that. Just saying. And quite frankly, you would think that you might be willing to even throw in free fucking shipping, because it's $5,000 you're asking from some poor fucker. Oh man, I don't know. So I think, you know, am I surprised nobody's taking that? Nope. Am I surprised that there's only 11? I'm surprised there's that many of that. 83. Kind of surprised there's that many of that, because that's, you know, that's a lot of money to ask for basically just a signature. I mean, there is the limited edition print, but, you know, no idea what that is. And 16 only for the double. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. So most, ow. Damn it. What in the flying fuck? That cat needs a beating. Alright. Are we still recording? Yes. Okay. So most people are going for the just the regular calendar tier. I understand why that would be the most popular. Although again, it's like Cara Nicole's calendar. It's like she actually is doing, you know, some like topless shit, I think, or at least showing a lot more skin than Anna. And what was her calendar priced at? Like 25 or something. And it's like, you know. Anna has a high opinion of herself, I guess. I don't know. She's got that incredibly bad sugar habit to support. But, I don't know. Oh, poor girl. We should feel sorry for her, because one day, the wall is going to absolutely destroy her. Okay. Well, anyway, there it is. Link is in the description. Back if you're interested. I'm not necessarily going to recommend that you back it, but if you back it, it's like I'd go for just the basic tier there. You know, if you really want a calendar of Anna, because you know, the other tiers are. I mean, that tier is not so bad. Although again, it's like it's just two of the same thing. You know, not necessarily all that interesting, but. Like, the other tiers are like the, you know, simp really hard, you know, tiers. Alright, until the next one. Oh, and once again, happy Halloween.